What's up, guys? I'm your girl, The Bonnie Banks.
And this is your girl, Honey.
And welcome to the Raw Pod, where, of course, we are talking health, wellness, and activewear. Today, we have Drea, where we're going to be discussing body standards for 30s versus 20s. So this is going to be a very interesting question, conversation, especially because of social media and like the fast track of what we've actually seen 20s versus 30 bodies going through.
Yeah.
So let's just kick it off with our first question here. When we were growing up, I know that for me, I saw Tyra Banks. I loved Victoria's Secret. I mean, I was watching America's Next Top Model, and the skinny look was always in. Yeah. And so now we see something different. There was a transition at some point where Kim was the model for the BBL body. So how do you guys feel now that, you know, we've gone through the skinny to the shapelies, the shape 8s, and now it's almost like we're going backwards?
I feel like BBL bodies is just going out of style.
Yeah.
For sure. I feel like we're kind of transitioning back to the Tyra Banks, the what did I call it? Playboy Bunny.
Okay, yes,
That type
yes.
of phase.
I think the girls are still doing the surgery, but they're going for the natural bodies now.
Okay.
So it's like the skinny BBLs, or I want to get something done, but I want to look like I didn't get anything done. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, it's the fake gym bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also I feel like now that a lot of girls are taking Ozempic and all the, like Serena Williams is now the like spokesperson for Ozempic and all these other drugs. I think they're making it more socially acceptable, and that's perpetuating the ideal of, okay, I want to be model skinny now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But do you feel like, as someone in your 20s, well, both of you guys, because you guys are in your 20s, I'm the old head of the crew. Do you guys feel that, like, growing up, for me, it was, oh, you had to be slim, you had to be super light skinned. And now it's like, oh, okay, we want brown girls with the big booty, but it's okay if you have chest. It's okay if you don't have chest. And I just think, okay, you're going to get fillers. Like, those weren't really a thing. I think it was more white women back then.
Yeah.
And now it's like socially acceptable. Do you feel like it's acceptable amongst like your age group as well? Do you feel like the girls are doing it, or are they not doing that either?
I feel like for my age group, definitely cosmetic surgery. I mean, they just feel like it's easier to go through that. I'm a mom.
So?
I have thought about getting cosmetic procedures done.
Okay.
It's just something I'm kind of scared to lay on the table, so it's not something I would do. But I don't shame other people for getting it done, but I also rather work hard and get it in the gym.
So being a mom and like going on social media and seeing the bodies that snap back within days, you know, like I saw Cardi, she had the baby and then 2 seconds later she was on a treadmill. So how has that shaped your mindset and how you want to improve your body or possibly change it?
Everybody bodies snap back differently, especially every mom. You can't expect your body to snap back because hers snap back.
Yeah.
My son is 6 now. I'm still trying to like get myself together from 6 years ago. Versus I didn't put a faja on right when after I had birth. And I also didn't think, I mean, there's moms that will go get cosmetic surgery after giving birth, and it's just not something I would do.
Yeah.
But it's nothing wrong with doing it. And you know, when women do give birth, we're like kind of very insecure, or I was at least. I feel like you just have to give yourself grace. And I mean, you just welcome to life into this world.
Yeah.
So you can't expect because that person snapped back for you to snap back. Everybody's results are going to come different.
Yeah.
So does it affect, like, when you're looking at social media, like when you first had your baby and you're a young mom because you're in your 20s and you're like scrolling and you're like, what the heck? Like, oh, I see Kim K and she just had her baby, and I seen Tiana Taylor and she just had her baby. And
I mean, it definitely affects you because you want to snap back that fast. I mean, it's not like you want to go through the insecurity of not snapping back. But like I said, you do just got to give yourself grace. I
think grace is the main thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think as women, I work out. I love to work out. But I see other bodies and I'm like, is that real or is that fake? Or is she a gym? Like, I never actually can tell. And to the point where now it's like, do you feel that the gym is optional because the access of just getting surgery is easier?
I feel like the gym is definitely optional, but when you get your body done, you still have to work out to maintain
Exactly.
it. So if you're eating bad and still doing the same stuff that you're doing, you're gonna go revert back to what you already previously had. I mean, it might still be a little bit put together, but
But it will land different.
Yeah, you know what I'm
the
saying?
meat gonna
So-
hit different.
No, no, literally. So
Someone who is a part of both tribes, the fit tribe and the liposuction tribe,
Okay.
baby, it was hard. Like first of all, I felt like I got hit by an 18-wheeler.
Yes, they say that.
When I say, I literally felt like somebody ran me over with a car. And then you're having to get used to your cells reconnecting to your body. And then you have to, and everything feels funny. And then you feel like you always want to be in a faja. You always want to be swaddled.
Yeah.
And then the body dysmorphia takes over. So then you're thinking, oh, I'm not small enough. Or, oh, did they get this enough? Or are people looking at me differently?
Yeah.
And then you get back in the gym. And then it's even harder. It's like riding a bike. You're learning how to ride a bike all over again.
Wow.
You feel different when you're going. Everything feels tight. And then everything you eat, you feel. Everything you drink, you feel. It's like, I think it's the most outer body experience. They said it's like childbirth. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's what they said liposuction is like.
Wow.
Because it's pulling at your body, it's prying, especially if you get like a C-section or something like that. So I tell the girls, the good thing about it is when you do get to the point where your body has now healed after that 365, you eat something, it looks like you've never ate anything. You don't
Yeah.
get bloated, you don't feel anything because there's no like fat levels for it to go on.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I say like, yeah, people get lipo, but you still have to work out.
you definitely have to work out.
Yeah. But some people just decide not to, and they'll get round after round after round, and that's when it becomes dangerous.
And I just seen a clip where Summer Walker was talking about how she loves surgery.
She does. She wanted to get a rib.
She wants to get a rib removed. And when people,
Janet
it's
did
so
it.
funny. The thing is, in the pageant community that I was in, that's a normal thing. A lot of pageant girls get a rib removed because it makes you skinnier. And I remember like hearing that one of the girls did it. And I was like, I wonder if I should try to do that because, a vulnerable moment. But my mom would always sometimes compare me to their bodies. She was like, oh, you need to be skinnier. You need to be skinnier. And I'm like, I can't get smaller than this.
Right.
But I'm black. I'm not I'm not, I'm not other, but in general, in my head, I'm thinking that I'm pretty skinny to the point where my boyfriend was like, girl, you are small. Like he didn't like it. And so, but my mom just kept telling me to be skinny. And I ended up winning swimsuit that year because I worked so hard. But even when I look at the pictures, I still was thicker than those other girls at the same time. But they were getting ribs removed. They were getting boobs enhanced. Like it was a thing to do, which I don't suggest because remember, your ribs are supposed to protect y'all organs.
Right.
Okay.
So then let's even talk about Beyonce because
know it.
people are like saying like she came out when she did the Formula One and how good she looked, how voluptuous she looked, and how healthy she looked. And she looks completely different from her tour body, which made her resonate with more women.
Yeah.
And I think people liked it better because it's like, oh, okay, well now she finally looks like us.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a mental
That's
thing too.
interesting.
And that
Yes.
we're like really hard on ourselves and hard on other people because we're always comparing ourselves.
Even though they're also real people.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce is a real woman, y'all. So, and then you have to remember, I always forget, that face tuning app will get you every time. Because you can cinch your waist real quick. I've done it before and I was like, oop, that's not real.
I've tried to make myself taller. And I was like, damn, I look real tall in this picture. So yeah, and that's the thing though. I think even with Facetune, like even with where they do like where you like edit your photos or whatever the case is, maybe they do that when you do print anyway, right?
Yeah.
So this is something that they've always had the whole entire time that now the common
access.
person we have access to. So it creates an illusion that we are like, oh, this person is perfect, and in reality, then you see them in person, you're like, wait, she don't look like that.
She don't. She sure don't.
So-
I can tell when somebody photoshops their pictures.
I think we've gotten experts to that. I'm still getting fooled by AI, but at the same time, social media, I feel like sometimes can glorify surgery these days. And do you feel like maybe if the younger gen didn't see that, things would be different? Like if we didn't have so much access to this glorification of surgery, we have people like Summer saying, I like the surgery table, which probably gives that younger gen the idea like, well, there's nothing wrong with it if she's doing it. But then, of course, there's these stories that you don't hear of people that die.
That's like, what's her name? Jackie O.
Yes.
So-
that was, oh my gosh.
And I was really sad about that.
No, yeah.
So
And she was so sweet.
I feel like if it wasn't as like known or accessible as it is, But as we previously talked about, it's going away. Like the BBL, the lipo, people aren't wanting to do surgery as much. But I definitely feel like it's too accessible. Nobody wants to go to the gym.
Yeah. They're not researching the doctors.
No, you're not researching the doctors.
They're not
and
researching the doctors.
That is a big part of getting your body done. That's a huge part of getting your body
Especially
done.
as a Black woman in general, because you already know the healthcare don't care about Black women.
But I think
No.
it is really the doctors, because the doctors are doing surgery knowing that these people have pre-conditions that they've already had.
High BMIs. all
The
type
high
of
BMI
things.
scares me.
They see the money.
Yeah.
They don't really see you.
Yeah.
And I feel like, honestly, I feel like Black women are the ones that get cosmetics done the most. But
You know what? That's actually not true. It's Korean women.
for real,
like their bodies or their face.
Everything. Korean women
Interesting. But I've
are
never
the
seen-
number one.
I've never
never
seen the
seen it.
because
Korean.
they do it to look very natural.
and that's why
to look,
you have
and that's
to
why you
look your doctor up.
Yes.
Because that's what you need to ask for. You need to ask for the most natural results.
Natural results, healthiest options.
Yep.
You know, I sometimes feel like we're so quick to be like, I'm gonna just go to the surgery table and like yank it out. But there's other like options such as what was that called back in the day? It was like the cryo freeze or something.
yeah.
When they go like this.
Yeah,
on
but they can like freeze the fat.
the freeze the fat.
Yes. So I remember I did that on like my little baby fupa when I don't remember how long ago it was. At this point, it's gone now because it only lasts for so long. And then if you keep feeding the fat is just going to double.
Yeah.
Right.
But like there are other things like that to me that are non-surgical that could
Right.
probably be a better option.
And non-invasive.
Yes. And I think that that's what we need to look at. And I just seen, they were talking about the meme of the BBLs is now like the aunties. Like the auntie TTs look like BBLs. And I was like, that's true though, because it was a trend.
It was.
And it honestly is going to show your age of your, I don't want to say your prime, but your age of, your
There's
ability
gonna be a lot
to
of
do that.
grandmas with
Yeah.
BBLs, y'all.
It
so.
is. It is.
At the family picnics, just know she's going to walk in. Okay. So I just think that, remember that fashion is a trend, but your body is not.
This is true.
Okay. That's all I have to say. Lockdown? Okay. Again, thank you for joining us, Drea. Tell them where they can find you, follow you, all that good stuff.
My Instagram is Drea with 3 A's and underscore. I also do have a TikTok. I forgot it though, but you can find it on Instagram. And yeah, that's it.
Well, it was so nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as
And
well.
we'll be back for the next episode.
All right. Again, you guys can shop all the looks at itsrawactive.com. If you like our t-shirts, it's on there.